Mr. Navangul, are we ready to do this?
Of course, all set to go.
Let's get started.
Sure. Hello, I am Sanjiv Navangul, Managing Director and CEO of Bharat Serums and Vaccines.
A very warm welcome, Mr. Navangul. It has been a great pleasure to meet you after so long and also interview you. So my question to you is, what if you were given a time machine and you had to tell something to yourself? What would that be?
I think the simplest answer would be, if I am given a time machine, I would become a child and remain there.
That's so sweet.
but on a more serious note, I think the younger self of me, I would say I used to be more anxious. So I would tell myself to be less anxious. Second thing I would tell myself is, choose and chase goals, but be very careful, don't run after them. I think I was very, very driven at that time, which was not required in life. And probably the third thing I would tell myself was, I was so engrossed that I should have probably enjoyed every stage of my life more at that stage.
You're saying go slow.
Yeah, just enjoy at that age what needs to be done.
Okay, so how do you enjoy a Sunday afternoon when it's your time off? You don't have to work, you don't want to work.
It's actually very less dramatic. So I get up reasonably early, but I do light exercise and then I have very nice breakfast, whatever of my choice. And then I am free to read. I end up reading a lot. Then I spend some time studying something about Indian music. I spend an hour or so doing some real studies.
Interesting.
And then actually I enjoy spending time with my wife. Basically, I sit and she talks, and
That's so sweet.
and then I think, and then we end up meeting friends either at our home or somebody else's. So it's a real downtime, excepting for probably the research I do in music and the serious reading I do. I literally have a downtime. I literally don't bother about anything else.
So it's unwinding for a Monday blue.
Total.
Mr. Navangul, you've been a strong advocate for women in pharma. What tools do you think corporate India should imbibe for the DEI agenda?
I think there are 3-4 important things to build better diversity in organizations and ensure that women get their due. One is to ensure that you are there for them whenever they require the most. For example, if they need leave to attend to the child, I think they should not even have the need to ask for. You should be able to create an organization which allows them to literally decide for themselves how they want to conduct themselves, when they want to take off, when they want to do anything else. Just allow them to be. And that's very, very important to create that atmosphere. It's extremely important to create a safe, nurturing atmosphere for women. It is incredibly motivating for them. The second, I would say, is that don't make any gender-based decision in organization, because you have to give respect to women. You cannot be trying to treat them separately. The third, I would say, is that I at least try a lot to create a lot of male ambassadors to ensure that they are ambassadors to ensure that women get their due in organizations. And then there are other things that you have to consider, which are in a way mundane, that you ensure pay parity, you ensure equal opportunity. Those are things which, as a long-standing MNC guy, all those cliched things we do anyway as an organization. But very important to do these three things.
I'm sure people are listening and they will make sure that all these points are imbibed. Now, going back to you again, you've been very successful in your journey. What's next for you?
Actually, it's a very interesting question. I think I'm not so driven in my life that I want to continuously do and achieve something. I feel I should make a better, judgment of myself and I get a better version of myself. Probably the next phase of my life is going to be 3 main things. I think I enjoy sports, so I'll do a lot more activity in sports, not just watching, but maybe mentoring and doing some helping with the skills that I have learned. Second, obviously my research in music is very close to my heart, so I'll end up trying to write a book or two on music and its impact. And the third thing I enjoy doing quietly is I do active philanthropy. That means I actually participate in things and not just give money or something. For example, I'm a trustee at a blind school in Mumbai, so I enjoy those quiet little things without making noise, but active philanthropy, no passive philanthropy.
Understood. We've introduced something which is very exciting for us, which is Beyond the Boardroom, the series you are a part of now. And the rapid fire round has 5 questions which you need to answer at the earliest.
I'll try.
Okay, so here we go. First question is, what's your favorite street food?
Oh, vada pav.
Yeah, okay. So what is your favorite travel destination?
It has to be Yosemite, the place in California, which is jungle, water, incredible place, beautiful place.
So you just mentioned that, on your day off you listen to music. So what kind of music is it? Is it ghazal or any song that you personally like?
Oh, lots of them, but probably Mehdi Hassan's Ranjishi Sahi is my favorite.
Dil Dukhane Ki. So since you're an avid reader, what is that one book that really influenced you?
That's difficult, frankly. I think I read so much and so varied that it's tough to say that one particular book. But probably the biggest influence on me as a book, I think, is Alvin Toffler's Future Shock. Has had a lot of impact on me.
I'm sure it has. Thank you, Mr. Navangul, for being a part of Beyond the Boardroom. It has been a pleasure interviewing you.
Thank you, Sakshi.